Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning to all. Welcome in new chapter, topic number 13, chapter number 17. We will cover in our today lecture. So chapter number 17 is about managing interpersonal relation and communications. So here, so these are the objectives of the chapter. Okay, so first topic of the chapter number 17, topic number 13, interpersonal nature of the organizations. Yeah, interpersonal dynamics. That is, the key for your success. Everybody should be good in interpersonal skills. Okay, so let's understand the interpersonal dynamics. At one extreme, interpersonal relations can be personal and positive. Yeah, positive aspects, personal positive aspects, or see the another aspects. At the other extreme, interpersonal dynamics can be personal but negative. Okay, positive and negative, but depends on your personality, how you carry your personality. You carry your personality in positive dynamics, or you are taking everything in negative perspectives. So you are the one, you decide. So most interactions are between these extreme, with member focusing on goal achievement. Yeah. So main thing is we are, because basically don't forget this is a principle of management. We just discuss all things for organizational management. Okay. Although individual management, although all with the organizational management, individual management is also compulsory and important to manage the organizational level. Understand? So don't be mixed up. Don't stay always to understand the only individual levels, but you understand individual level, but you also must understand how you can use this individual level toward the organization level. So interaction can be occur between individuals, group, both, and may change over time. Yes. Individual levels, between groups, or both individual and group level, and may change. But your personal interpersonal skills can change anytime. Depends on you. Still, I'm telling you, depends on you. Outcome of interpersonal behavior. Interpersonal relations in organizations can be primary source of need satisfactions for many people, serve as a solid basis for social support. Yes, if you're good, you have a more social support, good, strong network. And another important thing is can also be a source of synergy. Yeah, synergy mean, please try to understand individual effort and the combined effort. Combined effort mean more than one person. If they work together, that work will be the combined effort. Of course, combined effort always greater than individual efforts. Teamwork. So allow manager to know how employees will react to specific challenge, where their strength lie. How we can use the strength of our subordinates. What strategies for motivation of employees will be successful? Yes, and also motivations. Common thread is communication within organizations. So we are moving to the communications. This is the basic interpersonal skills, right? Communication and the job manager's jobs. Let's understand that. Okay, before moving to understand the phenomena of communications, let's see the problem with the communication. Challenges in communication is to make what makes sense to us also make sense to others. Understanding of the people, understanding of our words, and understanding of the other words. Problems with communication is that we have been doing it all our lives. Communication can take one of two forms: haphazard and tactical communication. Haphazard mean unstructured, unplanned communication. Tactical mean, yes, systematically, strategically, okay, or the plan communications, tactical communications. To succeed, we must continuously improve our understanding of effective communications. The main thing is we are going to understand what is communications, but the main point is effective communications. So we try to understand the exact definition of effective communication in next slides. See, definition of communication. Yeah, the process of transmitting information from one person to another person. That is called, in simple words, communications. Now, how to make this communication effective? Okay, so effective communication, the process of sending a message in such a way that message received is as close in meaning as possible to message intent. Mean one person sending message, another person receiving message, and the receiver, I mean, you send your message very clearly, loudly, and the receiver can receive clearly and loudly, can understand. That will be called effective communication. Definition of effective communication is based on the ideas of meaning and consistency of meaning. Let's see consistency of meaning. Let's see the role of communication in management. Interpersonal roles involve interacting with supervisors, subordinates, peers, other outside organizations. That's why communication is very important. If you cannot deliver your ideas, if you cannot convey your ideas, that will be not a communications. Even you don't know how to communicate your ideas, your thoughts, your desire, your wishes, whatever. Decisional roles require manager to seek out information to use in making decisions, and then communication those decisions to others. Yeah. What I'm making a decisions, I don't know how to convey to my subordinates, to my peers, right? Because I don't know how to do the effective communications, right? Communication relates directly to the basic management functions of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. So all management functions, we need effective communications. Without effective communications, we cannot implement principle of management in our organization level, right? So even in your career, even in your personal life, communication is very, very important. Even in interview, if you cannot perform, you cannot answer effectively, cannot give the exact thoughts to the interviewee, you cannot get your desired job also. So here is the process. Here's the process. See, the meaning start. Of course, should be the source, should be the purpose why you are communicating. Of course, like a manager, he is trying to convey the decisions to the subordinates. Okay, meaning, or he's trying to give the training, whatever can be the meaning lah. So in coding, sender can be the trainer. Like I'm teacher, I'm giving you the lectures. These are the communication, source of communication, right? I'm teaching you chapter number 17, right? Principle of management, topic number 13. So I'm trying to deliver meaningful words to you, which you can easily understandable, okay? Can get my idea what I'm trying to telling you the idea, okay? So I'm the sender in coding. Then transmission through channels. Okay, now I'm sending, I'm teaching you, I'm communicating you through, okay, electronic devices. In further slides, I will teach you the types of the communication as well, by the way. And also in my surrounding also there are many noises also, okay. But transmission through channels, of course. Like, okay, physically, if we are talking with each other, what will be the channels? The wind. It carry my voice toward to your ear, right? Then you can receive. Without medium, you cannot receive. The air, transmitting my voice. Understands? But here, I'm transmitting my messages, my communication through video, and that video releasing the voice also to you. And then still the voice is coming to your ear through the wind. Understand? That is the channel. And also in this channel also have so many voices. We always try to ignore or control the voices, right? Why? Because effective communications, we want to receive the exact meaning what sender sending to the receiver. So then receiver listen and encode what I'm telling you. So receiver. So again, meaning then I understand before I receiver. Now I'm sending the back to you, back to the message. I'm giving, okay, like I'm giving you the example. I ask you the questions. I ask you the question, I'm sender, you receiver. You take my questions, then you understand, and then you're giving me reply. When you are giving me reply, then you become a sender, I'll be then I'll be the receiver. So this process going on. This process is will going on. Let's see. This is called also cyclical process. Cycle process. Understands the process of communications. See, communication process for the noise. Any phenomena that may disrupt hurdles, any hurdles, which may disrupt communication at any point during the communication process. Noise comes in two varieties. Okay, internal noise, external noise. Yeah. So you can see here in the picture also. So form of communication in organization. That's the main topic. Let's discuss the types of communication: oral communications, face-to-face communications, group discussion, telephone, like in our face-to-face class, that is the oral communications, telephone calls, and other circumstances in which the spoken person or we make a call. Hello, that is also oral communication. Word is used to transmit my meaning. I mean, my question, answer, what informations. Advantage is promote prompt feedback and interchange. Yeah, it has numerous communication channel occurring simultaneously. Yes, together. Maybe I'm speaking also can be the can I on like here WebEx and can I phone to call. It is easy and it can be done with little preparations also. Good, less effort required. Disadvantage, it may suffer from problem of inaccuracy. There is no permanent record of what has been said. Yes. Speak, no recording, nothing. If I'm using maybe WebEx, okay, maybe the recording, okay. Yeah, maybe I'm calling. Maybe the recorder, the other person can record. Maybe, assumption. But probably in face-to-face, no recording. Most managers are comfortable talking to people individually in small groups, favoring enjoy speaking to large audience also. This is they call it disadvantage. Okay, let's see the second type, non-verbal communications. Gesture, face impressions. When we scold someone, his or her face impression changes, right? Non-verbal communication. Somebody is taking so much stress, we understand. I think today he or she is taking stress, is not feeling well, right? It does not use words and it uses words to carry more meaning than the strict definition of the words themselves. Okay. Relies on facial expressions, body movement, physical contact also, proximity between communicator and gestures also. Yeah. Three kinds of non-verbal communication practiced by the managers or images, settings, and the body languages also. That's also non-verbal communication. Technology is also enhancing non-verbal communication efforts also. Emoji, wow. That is also non-verbal communication, right? And emoji, laughing one, cry one. Written communications, yeah. Letter, email, memos, letter, reports, notes, and other circumstances in which the written words is used to transmit the meaning. Drawbacks, inhabits feedbacks and interchange. Yeah. Both sender and receiver must have access to the computer or other devices, and the receiver must open and read the message for it to be the receiver. Yeah. Usually more difficult and time consuming than oral communication. Yeah, oral is a prepared one, ready-made. Okay, so advantage is it is often very accurate and provides a permanent record. Yeah, we can save for a long time. Sender can take the time to collect and assimilate the information and can draft and revise it before it's transmitted. I mean, the answer, we have enough time to answer. In verbal, yeah, instant time, we have to reply, That is easy and as well as difficult as well. But here we have enough time to read. Like a message is also, sending messages on WhatsApp. That is also, written communications. Receiver can take the time to read it carefully and can refer to it repeatedly as needed. Yes. Choosing the right form. So among of three, which one is the right form? Oral communication is most effective when the richness of the message is of the greatest importance and immediate feedback. If we need immediate feedback is needed, oral communications. Sometimes I have a WhatsApp number, right? Or maybe the mobile number. Rather sending them email, we prefer to send WhatsApp, right? Because no patience. We just want to receive quickly as positive response. We have an easy access. We like to call, right? Verbal communications. More formal written communication is usually best when the message is more impersonal, routine, and longer. written communication, more formal communication, right? Offices. Manager can combine media to capitalize on the advantage of each. Yes, can both. So another one is the communication networks. Let's see the pattern through which the members of group communicates. Manager should recognize the effects of communication networks on groups and organizational performance. Groups and organizational performance. Try to structure network appropriately. Let's see how many structures here. Wow. Wheel type, Y type, chain type, circle type, and all channels. All channels mean or included circle, chain, Y, and the wheel. This is for information for you people. Normally we use in the group and the organizational performance increase if there is any issues. Different organization differently. So here organizational communications, let's see formal communication in organizations. We try to understand vertical organization and horizontal organizations. See, here is a structure. It's the same. Okay, maybe here with the definition now. Vertical communication that flows from up to downward, from CEO, okay, from chief executive officer, then managers, general managers, then maybe the departmental managers, then middle managers, then subordinates or the worker. So this is from top to the down, usually along formal reporting lines, takes place between managers and their supervisor and subordinates, may flow through several different organization levels, yeah, upward and downwards communications. Let's see another one types. Second one is important time is the horizontal communications. Communication that flows literally within the organization, involve colleagues at the same level. Here, if you want to see here, in the lot here, this one, here, these two, all 1, 2, 3, same level one. They are communicating and writing letters or whatever at the same level. That is called horizontal communication. Serves several purposes. It facilitates coordination among interdependent units. It can be used for joint problem solving. It play a major role in work teams with members draw from the several departments. One more is formal information systems. We are going to understand that digital communications these days, is the time requirement. Formal information system, most largest business manage at least a portion of the organizational communication through information system. IT, even we have a usual IT. That is our formal information system, right? Okay. Portal is also one source of communication. CIO is responsible for determining the information processing need and requirement of the organization. An effective system enables the market manager to access information more quickly and accurately through a computerized system. Let's more understanding first. Personal electronic technology, electronic typewriters and photocopy machine. Wow. Telephone conference. Help managers stay at their own location but meet via Microsoft Teams, Zoom, similar. Like, see, I'm meeting with you people through Zoom, through video, right? So telecommunicating is a latest concept. Is the online classes work from home? Is a label given to a new electronics cottage industries. Telecommunicating mean work from home using, of course, electronic devices. Mobile phones made it easier for manager to communicate with another. Disadvantages, yeah, manager not in the office may fall behind and be vulnerable to the office politics, yeah, because he's not around, not possible, he cannot see what is going on. Relying on digital communications, our face-to-face interaction hinders building a strong culture, solid relationship and trust, yeah, because we are not present face-to-face. Digital communication has also opened up new avenues for dysfunctional employees' behavior. Also, behavior control is difficult when you are not on the workplace. Informal communications. Further, before we had cover about formal. Let's see, try to understand informal communications. How many types of informal communications? Let's see here. Wow, directly from top to the bottom. Not with the middle management. We skip. See the arrow. Right? Let's see. Grapevine, grapevine basically. Informal communication network among people in organization. Kind of grapevine means gossip, rumors. Grapevine mean. Gossip, rumors, wow. Reason for informal communication increase, recent increase in the merger, acquisition, and takeover activity. As corporations move from cities to suburbs, employees talk less to outsider and more to each other. Yeah, each other's and like to each other. Talk, gossip. Widespread availability of information technology, make it easier for people. Okay, just message. Wow, communicate quickly and easily. Here, again, the grapevine, see the by maintaining open channel of communication and responding vigorously to inaccurate information, the manager can minimize the damage the grapevine can do. Advantage, okay, manager can use grapevine to feel out employees' reaction to new ideas. Yeah, maybe just gossip, sometimes rumors to get their real intentions. Manager can get valuable information from the grapevine and use it to improve decision making also. But another side, so manager by wandering around, how? Management by wandering around. An approach to communication that involves the manager literally wandering around and having spontaneous conversation with others. Informal interactions, a related form of organizational communication, take place outside the normal work setting. Yes, example, social gathering promote a strong culture and enhance understanding of how the organization works. So here is the another basic and the main topic, managing organizational communications, organizational level communication law. Individual barrier, conflicting, inconsistent signal, credibility about the subject, also reluctance to communications, poor listening skills. Yeah, this is the more important. Please, if you have a poor listening skills, please improve your skills. Like some of the might be we our mother language, our national language, we can very easily can communicate and can listen other person and can understand. But in other languages like English, sometimes even we are watching a movies and we cannot catch their accent. We cannot understand their exact meaning. So it's mean we have the weak listening skills. Please improve your improve your listening skills. Predisposition about the subject also. So that was the individual barrier. Now I'm going to discuss the organizational barrier, semantics, status of power differences also, different perception, I mean different ideas, noise also, overload, language difference also. So these are the, the barrier, problem, hurdles. Here, let's see improving effective communications. Let's see how individual skills, develop good listening skills, encourage two-way communications. Yeah, of course, without speaking. That's why they say if you want to learn any language, so you must speak, right? Speak with who? With wall? Of course, the other person must, we need another person. Be aware of language and meaning also. Enhance your vocabulary and get the knowledge about the language which you want to learn. Maintain credibility also. Everybody can trust on your information. Be sensitive to receiver perspectives. Yes, receiver. We understand the other perspective lah. Not only force. And sensitive to sender perspective. If they send, we also should understand. I mean the receiver and the sender both. Here is the figure, this picture, and it's telling you the conclusion, by the way, more and less effective skill. Let's see, this said the left side is a more effective listening and the right side the less effective listening. Okay, stay active and focus, number one. So please stay focused in my lectures. Even you listen this lecture, watch my lecture with full intention, okay? Pay attentions. Ask questions if you cannot understand. Ask questions. Keep and the open mind and open eyes, basically assimilation information as a assimilate, understand, translate. Okay, is passive in the laid back, introvert, easily distracted, cannot focus for a long time, ask no question, because we not focus. Why we should ask the questions? No understanding, no question, by the way. Has preconception also. Oh, everybody has an okay, disregarded information, no need to take care of the information law. So at the organizational level, how follow up? Yes, we ask about the employees. Whatever you give the information, after that get the feedback. Regulate the information flows also, proper flow, and understand the richness of media also, and use the media to deliver the proper information to subordinates, to the department level. Anyway, thank you for your time. That's all for today lecture. See you another lecture. Bye bye. Take care.